Hey, travelers. Things have been pretty quiet in Eorzea, especially since Yawn Trail, so between waiting for the new piece in Warframe and doing dailies in HSR, I've been looking for something to sink my depression into. I mean new worlds to save. So I've been playing Duet Night Abyss.
How boring.
Duet Night Abyss is a new free-to-play live service game, and it drummed up some interest when it switched from a full gacha title to something more akin to the monetization found in Warframe. The characters come in a typical gacha style of elements. We have Hydro, Pyro, Animo, Electro, Lumino, and Umbro. The characters level from 1 to 80, but require ascensions tied to your overall account level, or resonance level, to break particular milestones. The characters also have their introns, or eidolons. Buffs are traits that exist from obtaining enough remnants badges to dupe the character, all the way up to 6. The characters that you are playing can equip a melee weapon, a gun, and a pet, while your 2 support NPCs will have to settle for 1 melee or 1 ranged weapon apiece, and characters will have 2 abilities and a passive. In addition, each character will have Demon Wedge slots, which let you boost their stats, and is very similar to the mod system found within Warframe or the First Ascendant. Weapons work very similarly, but sans the elements. The available weapon types so far are swords, greatswords, katanas, polearms, dual blades or daggers, and whip swords. Think Ivy from Soul Calibur. Ranged weapons include bows, pistols, the dual pistols, or akimbo style, assault rifles, shotguns, and grenade launchers. The Digimon, or pets, come in all of the elements and rarities and probably deserve a video all of their own. But enjoy my collection. So what exactly are we building up all of this arsenal for, though? The most common missions you'll be running in DNA are Excavation, where you protect the excavator from enemies and grab energy charges to keep them going. It's an endless style mission, and every 3 excavators will count as a single round. Hedge, where you just kill a bunch of dudes to generate serum, and then you get out of there. Termination, where you just hunt down the enemies, get the kill count, and dip. Exploration, an endless version of Hedge, but you aren't locked into a particular location, and the serum charges will spawn across the map. Meditation, 3 special units spawn. Each one downed will weaken the bomb that you're supposed to dispose of, but you can just hack the terminal and take it out immediately. Expulsion, another termination mode, but much smaller map, and the enemies just siphon right to you. Escort, where you rescue a target from their cell and then bring them to the extraction point with you. Capture, where you rush down a specific enemy target and then capture him. Defense, protect a Luno Explorer while they play with the objective. And Relocation, where you will push
the payload.
Noctoyager missions will alternate between defense and expulsion type missions, but are used to spawn particular elite units for you to farm different demon wedges. The covert commissions will let you run your secret letters for weapons and characters that you're trying to unlock, and eventually even late game demon wedges. These types of missions do rotate and will change. Bounty commissions are limited to 3 a week and take a lot longer, they're more difficult, and they guarantee drop recipes for the highest tier wedges. Nocturnal Echoes are limited to 5 a week after you've earned all of your first clears, and these let you challenge the story bosses again to farm out exclusive characters and weapons. The Mystic Maze is a really fun roguelike adventure where you'll bring in 1 character with the weapons and pet of your choice. Your demon wedges are turned off by default, and you are forced to build around the random buffs and artifacts that you pick up while you're trying to complete your run. There's a weekly incentive to play, and the Spindle of Fate shop offers some exclusive and amazing rewards. The Immersive Theater serves as the premier endgame for DNA, where you'll be challenged to build 2 teams and have them complete time trials against waves of regular enemies and then the bosses. The more stars earned in Immersive Theater, the more mementos you'll earn for the shop and receive secret letters for the featured character of the theater, who, as of the time of this writing, is Psyche. Now, I'm sure you didn't forget that I mentioned that there was a dating mode for all of the demons that we're collecting here. And I was only kind of joking. The Ripples of Talk gives you a chance to spend some one-on-one time with the characters that you obtain and get more personal details and intimate conversations with flirtatious dialogue options. So far, everyone has 4 sojourns. You can replay them anytime you desire. I think there's some really good bones for something here. Warframe's monetization practices are widely considered fair, and I'd love to see more free-to-plays adopting its model. I love collecting the characters and weapons in most of these gacha games, and as a free-to-play, it just usually isn't viable. But here, if you're willing to put in the time and focus on what your targets and objectives are, you can have that best-in-slot team comp that you've always wanted. And if your time is too important for that grind, the option to swipe is always there. The characters and weapons that are time-gated behind the limited bosses and the immersive theater may be disappointing to some, or it might feel like a way to push you into making some of those purchases. But I'm content being patient and earning them. I'm not overly bothered that it presses me to commit to a decision like whether I'd rather have Tabith or grind out the Imbla Inflorescence. Things that I do think need improving though, because of the old gacha system from the pre-alpha and such of the game, almost all of the resources are kind of separated into their own mission types. There's not really any kind of general farming where you're gonna get like a bunch of gold and a bunch of useful resources for forging. I didn't even really get into the forging system at all since there's not a lot to do with it right now. You can make health potions, ammo supply boxes, it's how you craft the weapons. You can make more of the expensive pet food so that you have an easier time catching some of the rare Genimon. For the most part, you're locking into whatever it is that you're farming at the time, whether it's character ascension materials, level up materials, weapon ascension materials, the demon wedges. Everything's kind of self-contained. There's not a lot of cross-farm at the moment, which kind of disappoints me, because in Warframe, even if my goal isn't just whatever I'm popping out of the relic or whatever, you're constantly getting credits, Indo, Orican cells, Oxium, whatever it is, realistically. Oftentimes you have a lot of availability to do as you please. Overall, I'll be continuing to cleanse Filthoids and the Forsaken from Atlasia for now. If you'd like to know or learn anything more about DNA, please let me know below, or let me know if I missed anything that you think would be relevant. Anyway, travelers, catch you next time.
How boring.